What's up, Michigan State fans? It's Jacob Katznik here, back for another episode of the Michigan State Spartans Insider Podcast. This is another podcast for Saturday, March 21st, 2026. Second round of the NCAA tournament about to get underway. Third-seeded Michigan State, sixth-seeded Louisville, some chalk in Buffalo to this point. But here we are, Michigan State, Louisville, both looking for Sweet 16 appearances. Michigan State is trying to get back there for the second straight year. Louisville hasn't been there since 2015, when, as you might know, MSU beat them in the Elite Eight that year. They haven't been back there since. So obviously, don't have to tell me there's a lot on the line in this game. It's an NCAA tournament game. That's how it goes. But just kind of dive into some of the facts of this matchup, because it's a very interesting matchup. I guess you want to start out with Louisville, where some of you, if you're an MSU fan, you don't know too much about Louisville. Louisville's gonna shoot the three ball. They really like to shoot threes. Almost 53% of their field goal attempts this year have been threes. It's the fourth highest ratio in the entire country. I think among NCAA tournament teams, it's second. I think only Alabama takes more threes than they do. So you're going to see the three ball go up. It's going to come from a lot of different people. It's the reason they beat South Florida in the first round. It's one of the reasons. South Florida could not hit a three for anything in that game. I think they went like 5 for 33 or something. Like they were taking a ton of threes too, but they weren't making them. Louisville cashed in like 13 of 25, seven of them from one Isaac McNeely, like 7 for 10 for him. So, but again, they have a bunch of different shooters that are going to be out there on the court at all time. You're never really going to see a lineup with Louisville probably where you're not seeing like three or four guys that are like truly capable 3-point shooters who can just shoot it if you leave them open. So you're really going to see Michigan State's defense get stretched out in this one. It's going to be interesting to see how Kohler and Cooper might handle it, depending on I think like their main center, Sinadra Frew doesn't really he can shoot. Like he's shot it like a couple of times this year, but like he rarely does it. But it'll be interesting to see how Michigan State's game plan looks in this game. Again, really the big news though is that Louisville is going to be without their star point guard, Mikael Brown. He averages 18.2 points per game, 4.7 assists. He's probably going to be a top 10 pick in this year's NBA draft, given the mock drafts that I've looked up. Really good player, really tough guy to not have available in a March Madness game. No bones about it. So you're going to see Ryan Conwell move on over to point guard for Louisville. He's done it for the past handful of games, but he's not really a point guard. He's not a pass first player. He's averaged actually in these 5 games since that Brown has been out. He's averaged more turnovers than assists. Like he can score it. Like he's averaged about 20 or 21 points over the last 5 games. He actually used to play for. He's played at 4 places in 4 years. He went to South Florida, to Indiana State, to I can't remember the third school, but now he's at Louisville. When he was at Indiana State, they played at the Breslin Center that year he was there. I think he scored like 16 or 18 points there. Michigan State won, of course, but MSU has seen him before, so maybe they'll dig back into their old bag of notes on him. But again, it's been 2 years, different team, different system, and all that. But Conwell really shoots the threes. He's not technically the greatest one. Statistically, shoots it at about 34%, but no one takes more threes than him. He leads the entire country in 3-point attempts. He's taken like 341, I believe is the exact number from him. So like almost 10 of them pretty much like 10 of them per game. He's gonna put it up there. So like if you go under a screen, it's going up. Like any reason at all for him to pull the trigger, he's gonna do it. He clearly has the green light to do it, because again, even at 34%, you're slightly above that. Like if you're using the analytics, it's slightly more than 1 point per shot, and you're really in a decent spot. Like if you're doing better than 1 point per possession, that's a decent spot to be in. So fire away is kind of like the thinking there. If you're Louisville, so you got to keep the lid on him. Again, McNeely's hot, 7 for 10 in that first game. They got Javon Hadley shoots like 40 something percent off of them. They've got a couple other guys here and there who can, again, you're not really playing unless you're a big man at Louisville. You're not playing at Louisville if you're a guard and you can't shoot it. So again, that's just going to be the big thing here. Again, the Brown absence really hurts Louisville because that's your primary ball handler, your most talented player, your best passer. So that might take away some of that dribble penetration, though. But like I turned on some Ryan Conwell highlights before this. He can, again, he can really dribble too. He's a really patient scorer too. Like he's not gonna get too antsy, uh, and rush a shot here or there. Like he'll wait you out. So, but again, overall though, still a game. You look at it, you're playing Louisville, a team I still think at full strength. MSU is probably better than. They don't have Brown. I went through did the quick numbers. Louisville 16-5 this year when they have Brown. They're 8-5 when they don't. He's kind of had this nagging back injury, missed a portion earlier in the season, about midway through, and now it's kind of reared its ugly head again here in March. Now he's out for the first weekend of the tournament. Maybe he'd come back if Louisville were to advance and go to DC. But for right now, MSU's not going to have to worry about him. I mean, I struggle to believe MSU, especially since they know Brown isn't going to be available. They're able to game plan for a Louisville without Mikel Brown. I struggle to think Izzo's going to lose to a team that his team is better than already without its best player. So I'm taking MSU in this game. They're probably going to go on to DC. We'll see how I think UCLA won as a little before I'm recording this actually on Friday night. UConn's playing right now. I'm sure they'll probably take care of Furman, but you never know these days. Chances are you're going to see UConn in the Sweet 16 in Washington, D.C., but we'll see what happens. But yeah, that is all for now. We'll have plenty of updates from the game here from Buffalo. I'm recording this in my Buffalo hotel room, but there will be plenty of written content for you at SpartanNation.com or at Michigan State's Barnes NSI. Thank you, though, for watching or listening. But yeah, that's all for you guys today. Once again, though, I'm Joe Katsiga. I'll see you guys around.